Hello everybody, Diejeeling here with AreYouGaming, and if you remember in the last Ether 1 video, I had found a blacksmith shop and a little a wheel, and I put it in before quitting. Now I can't remember where it goes. But anyway, how is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing fine. I did not do too well on that last intro for the long night. I do apologize again for that. That was a little bit louder than I had expected it to be. And I hear whispering. And I could not, as I said, I could not do anything to turn down music or anything. So I'm hoping Vlog can do something about that. Otherwise, it may be hard to hear me. It may not be. I also, as I said, I didn't have my mic pulled down. I had it up from where I was watching stuff earlier. In the early hours of Sunday morning, a Mr. Thompson and a Mr. Penman stole a shipment of J.D. Taylor's locally brewed beer from the J.D. Taylor warehouse. The two scoundrels, rather than instinctively selling the shipment, slunk off to a secret storage house upon the dock, where they proceeded to drink the majority of their haul's contents. An alert was brought to the station at 4 o'clock Monday morning when the neighboring residents began to complain about the horrendous singing that was coming from within the storage house. By the time we appeared on the scene, both perpetrators had fallen fast asleep over their precious goods. Arrests and charges followed in due course. I believe this would be the second memory. Oh, it's the ribbons. That's why I'm hearing the whispering.
I must say, I am impressed, Restorer. You've done such wonderful work this evening.
Thank you.
Just between you and I, there's a lot riding on this restoration. It's our last week of funding, and, well, I haven't got any usable results. You're my last hope, and it's very important that we succeed.
And we will. I swear to God, I had found the place where this wheel goes before. Now I can't find it. I feel really bad that I'm not doing solo plays as much as I should. It's just between work and wanting to try to get other stuff done. I'm the type of person, I don't think I so much procrastinate as get easily distracted. Or maybe not even that. I guess it's all mood dependent, really. What's under here? Lobster cages? But yeah, as I said, there are other things I'm trying to finish on top of playing co-op. They're whispering. I know what that means. There's a ribbon. Aha, there you are. I'm eventually gonna find where this wheel goes. Until then, I
am sorry about before, the relapse and all. Just remember, it's incredibly important that we trust each other. Don't worry too much about her brain. I'll be monitoring it on my end to ensure that no severe damage is caused during your visit.
No, I'm afraid you
glistened in the shop window. A music box with the most beautiful decoration.
A great man once worked here. Part philosopher, part engineer. His radical new ideas changed the course of history forever. Let's find out what this has to do with anything.
Sounds good to me. But now I don't even remember what I was saying before. I didn't want to interrupt anybody talking. Okay, so there's a projection unit, which means that that's going to come, I guess, at the end. Okay. I the end of this memory. No. More damned failures plague my work. Equipment has been breaking all the time, forcing me to buy in bulk or to search out expensive and specific parts. The Hemingways who run the post office must think that I am creating Frankenstein. Sometimes I wonder if I am, especially with so many failed attempts. It's like God is stopping me in my tracks, preventing me from creating this wondrous machine for some unfathomable reason. How can more conversation and contact be a bad thing? A bell. Oh, the telephone. Oh, cool. But it was Frankenstein wasn't the name of the monster. It was just Frankenstein's monster. Frankenstein was the doctor. I too used to think Frankenstein was the name of the
I
monster.
hate the smell of raw fish.
You and me both, sister. You and me both.
If you feel lost, or don't know where to go, remember you can go back to the case and check the map.
A crow with an injured wing, just lying there on the beach.
I don't...
I imagine this was almost a second home to most of the fishermen who lived here. There was a strong reading when you walked in. There's a story to be told here. I think you better keep looking.
I am. Can't get in there. I'm exploring all I can. And I'm trying to talk to the audience, and everybody just feels like talking at once. Nothing wrong with a little exploration in a game. You get to enjoy the view. There's a whispering, and I know that there's a memory somewhere. Oh, no! Give me back the... I know that goes somewhere. I'll eventually find where that goes. Number for you? Hey, thanks for locking up for me tonight. Don't forget to leave the key in the safe so that I can get into my room when I return. Combination is 1513. Thanks, Elaine. Okay, so 1513. So there's a safe somewhere. There's also a ribbon somewhere, because I hear the creepy whisper. What the? I'm floating! Oh, okay. Just a momentary weirdness.
Did I ever tell you about an old colleague of mine who experimented with brain cell transplants? Taking them from one memory and surgically implanting them into another. An attempt to reconfigure their minds, he said. Fascinating stuff, really. Imagine what we could do with that level of scientific freedom.
I couldn't imagine. Lock door when going to bed. Well, yeah, I don't know if that's... Unless... Well, they probably work down in the basement. I was getting ready to say, I don't know what good a reminder would do you all the way down here. Can all staff please take note that the following customers are currently barred from the Crow Nest's pub. Please do not allow them to enter the premises till the bar is lifted. Their bar is lifted, excuse me. Jim Thompson, 5 years. Mark Penman, 6 months. Christopher Fletcher, 8 weeks. Maggie Hemingway, 5 weeks. Steve Gregson, 1 week. Oh, she barred her own husband. Either that or a brother. Thank you, Elaine Gregson. She's barred somebody of whom she is related to. Or where's the safe? So there was a safe in here, 1513. That's so nice. This just reminds me of BioShock Infinite, which was a great game. I don't need to tell you that though, right? I'm pretty sure at least everybody's played it once. There's a safe, and I'm gonna forget the number by the time that I find the safe. Maybe it's in here, or is this way I came in? Oh, maybe it is in here. Bathroom. Toilet. That's interesting. case somebody needs to wash their hands and you've got to use the privy. I don't even know if I used that right. I could have used that completely wrong. I'm sorry. Where's the safe? Am I missing it? Is it back in here somewhere? Canned foods. Go. Ding ding. Order up. There's a safe somewhere. Because I've got a combination, and if I don't find the safe soon, I'm going to forget the combination. Then I'm going to find the safe and have to find the combination again. Oh well. I'm really liking this game so far, and I'm convinced that the doctor isn't doing entirely what she claims to be doing. At least that's the impression you get from watching what happened a few videos back when the patient, the case as she is called, decided to throw me through doors. Every which way but loose. I'm gonna find where this wheel goes so that I can get rid of it. I hear you whispering. I know I found it once. Where'd it go? Oh, there's the memory.
Another one. You're really doing a very good job, Restorer. Although I should mention, the board are going to be monitoring our progress tonight. So failure to retrieve the artifact is simply not an option.
Ah, thank you for putting that pressure on me. Let's go to the post office. Disaster! Mine collapse kills 23. Ooh. Yesterday, a terrible accident occurred deep within Brimcliff Mine, killing 23 of its workers. A chilling explosion rang throughout the village and could be heard as far away as Devlin. And a routine expansion of the tunnels deep underneath the surface, which should have been a general and safe explosion, went terribly wrong when it detonated, causing a severe cave-in. Trapping 23 men, the rock collapse had extended to the seabed high up above, causing the chamber to flood, killing all that were inside. Reports that the warden, Mr. R. Burton, was incapacitated at the time and could not communicate with Mr. Remo, the evacuation officer, have raised major concerns that this could have been prevented. Oh. Something's in my way. Hear you. Oh, maybe that's what the wheel is for. Maybe that's where it goes. Maybe I use the wheel to lift the box. Hi, Jan. All caching up has been complete and the books have been filled out, sorry. I have replaced some of the stock on the shop floor with our reserves and have ensured that outgoing mail is ready for delivery. The parcel situation, however, has not lessened. I know we hired Matthew as a temp to aid us, but I feel that the work is still not getting done, even after that chat you had with him last week. I heard from Doris Farrell that he had been in the crow's nest every night this week, chatting up Elaine Gregson. Bit brave if you ask me. I heard she was a bit of a tough one. I'll see you when I am home, Philip. Oh, there's like a... Yeah, that worked. I still gotta find where this other little thing goes that I've got. But for now, we'll hope something doesn't fall on my head. Philip, I've just nipped out but shouldn't be too long. Can you please make sure that you keep an eye on the counter for me whilst I'm gone? Matthew is upstairs sorting through the parcel backlog that the bank holiday has caused. He told me it was taking him a lot longer to go through because of the weird and heavy equipment that Mr. Bell had been ordering from London. Apparently, the fella had ordered a whole load of stuff relating to buoys and church bells. A trifle strange, if you ask me, but to each their own. Each to their own, sorry. Anyway, I will see you, Jan. What is that?
Andrew was the oldest brother, and the most mischievous by far. Rob usually did whatever he was told, and Harry was too young to argue back. Did you ever hear the story of the knocker? Andrew asked in a sinister tone. The knocker? His brothers replied, looking at Andrew skeptically. Yes, it lives in the mine past the dock. Legend has it that an old man went into the mine once looking for his dog, and some strange crystal in there changed him. Changed him into what? Rob inquired, already far too interested for his own good. Andrew's face grew wide and animated. No one knows, because everyone who sees him dies. But apparently, he knocks on the wall with a massive stick, and if you hear it, it means he'll get you. Then what happens? Asked Rob, nervously.
Okay. I need this. I'll come back for that. I was not expecting a little story time. If I would have heard that knocking in the mine, I probably would have cried like a baby. Okay, so this is the blacksmith's office. Where's a doggy? There was a doggy. What is that creaking? What is that? That is a weird sound. I know I could just transport back and forth and store stuff.
The tone, the rhythm. Just listening to that melody would never get old.
Ooh. Inspirations. Stood in the center of the market, I can hear the potential for my new communication system. Imagine long-distance conversations bringing everyone closer together, family, friends, and business. We all love to talk, to discuss ideas, and to hear loved ones' voices. Stood in the center of this market, I hear conversations. Susan Shurex talks to Jan Hemingway about Matthew Lewis and his charming manners with the ladies. Dr. Foster commandeers, I am so sorry, in his doctoral manner toward Howard Peterson that at his age he really should quit smoking. George Thornton tells his daughter Jean that if she is good today, he will buy her some sweets from the market. Conversation is king here and everywhere, and if my system can work, then it can be king in the home of connecting us all together. Belle. I'm really enjoying this game so far. I just wish that opening all the doors. Just wish that I could carry more stuff at a time instead of having to jump back and forth grabbing things I need. Oh, excuse me. Okay, that's a shower, I think. I know there was a place for this thing. I'm eventually going to find where it went, because I found it the very first time. Right off the bat. Oh, a memory. Or a ribbon. Okay, well, I've hit the 20-minute
Please
mark.
remain focused in there, Restorer. I can't stress to you how much I'm relying on you to succeed. I've been let down far too many times before, and I won't stand for it again. What? Yes, I asked you half an hour ago. No, I want you to inject it now. I don't care. They have clearly stated the procedure's intentions, so do as I ask. Sorry about that. I need to go and sort out an incompetent individual as per usual. I'll be back shortly.
You are suspicious as... Oh, crap. How dare you be so suspicious. Anyway, I will see you in the next video, okay? Bye!
Thanks everybody for watching that video. Click in the upper left to subscribe, and then check out Surf Log and Shovel Knight. Alright. Also, make sure to check us out on Google Plus and Twitter for all the new updates for the channel before you check out Diejeeling playing Outlast.
Hide in the locker, don't try to fight. I do not believe I will.